Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. A good deal to talk about today as training camp is officially over for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The last public practice was Thursday, so we want to thank Alex Kozora for all of the wonderful work he did covering camp. There's truly nothing else like it out there, and we really hope you enjoyed the content to help get excited for the 2022 season. On the last day of camp, Cameron Hayward was down with an ankle injury. He was down for about a minute, as first reported by Alex, but eventually walked off the field onto a cart, which is normal procedure for the layout of the campus at St. Vincent College. He returned later in practice and ended up talking to the media to say he would be all right. So, a collective sigh of relief, though he was a little sore. He said tests were done on the sidelines, which indicated no major damage, and he just went inside to confirm and make sure he was good to go. That being said, we probably won't see Cameron Hayward in the preseason, which nobody's going to complain about. It will help the team sort out the defensive line room, as several viable candidates are vying for the last spot or two. It sounds like Kenny Pickett will be the first off the bench after Mitch Trubisky on Saturday's preseason game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both teams look to use this as a tune-up game, which usually entails about a quarter of starters playing, usually the most watchable and exciting game of the preseason for most teams, though it will be tough to top the excitement of last week's debut. Be sure to check out Dave Bryan and Alex Kozora's roster predictions, which they update week over week after each preseason game. The first 5 players were pruned from the roster on Tuesday, and more will go next Tuesday. Speaking of transactions, Master Teague was waived, injured, after getting dinged up in practice, and the team signed rookie Max Borghi out of Washington State University up there in Pullman, Washington. Perhaps somebody that West Coast area scout Mark Bruner liked in the pre-draft process. He was originally with the Indianapolis Colts, but did not survive their first roster trimming. Important news around the AFC North, as quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson, was officially suspended for 11 games and fined $5 million. This is a win for nobody, let me be clear, but seems meticulously crafted in hindsight. The NFL gave him 11 games so that his contract could not roll over to next year, saving the Browns money against their 2023 cap. They wanted some additional monetary punishment for Watson due to the contract structure he signed, protecting him from first-year losses. Also, the NFL can now rest knowing the NFLPA will not continue to tie this up in litigation and use this as a bargaining chip in future negotiations because they agreed to this. Either way, the Browns will be without their new star quarterback during their first meetup with the Steelers, but he should be back for their regular season game at the end of the season. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.